Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Zakaria the Ghostwriter. Guys, I was listening to Gauteng MEC of Transport Jacob Mamabulo, and he was talking about the backlog that Gauteng is dealing with, because currently we are sitting on 430,000 expired driver's licenses. They are complaining about the way the system is, simply because of people are not responding to their SMSs. It's only 17% of people who respond to their SMSs when they are telling them that their driver's license will expire. And also they were also talking about the walk-ins, people who walk into the traffic department or the license department, or license center when they go to apply for driver's license or to renew the driver's license. That's why they're saying a lot of corruption it is happening there, because they're saying they are dealing with the highly organized crime syndicates who are benefiting from the traffic center all the time because of they are doing that. And they decided to hire a team of private investigators so that they can just deal with corruption at the traffic center. I sat down and I look at that, I'm like saying they knew it was happening all along. They knew it was there for many years. And if you can follow the story, a year ago we were sitting on 300,000 people with expired driver's licenses. 3 months ago, if I may be more specific, we were sitting on 430,000 people with expired driver's licenses only in Gauteng. And by now, I'm telling you, we might be having 500,000 people who have expired driver's licenses, although they extended what they call the grace period, whereby you can still drive up until next year March. But it is just crazy, because we know that by the time we reach March next year, the number will be over 500,000. And now what will happen on the road? People will want to drive with expired driver's license. And here's the problem about it. Because corruption will continue, because once they find you with the driver's license which is expired, you will want to reason, and at the end of the day, you have to speak in terms so that you can buy them a cold drink, which is something that is still going to lead to that. And now I had Fikile Mbalula saying they are working on making the driver's license less stressful, especially for grade 12 learners or students who just passed grade 12, who just want to get a driver's license, because we know how important driver's licenses are in South Africa, so that they can go and get the driver's license. But this is difficult, it's very difficult by now, and that's the reason why he said the majority of car accidents which are happening, they find out that people who are involved in car accidents, they don't even have driver's licenses, because of it is so difficult to get a driver's license. And I'm shocked to know that people are still taking the chance to drive on our highways or to drive on our public roads, knowing exactly that they don't have a driver's license. But it's because of it's more difficult to get a driver's license than to get access of a car, because it's easier. Banks are just giving people cars. People grew up in families whereby there is 3 or 4 cars, and as long as they think they know how to drive, they just want to do it. And there is this other guy, when they're busy interviewing people, there is this other guy, he is white, and they said, what do you think about, the process of the driver's license? The guy was like saying it's frustrating, it's difficult. If you have to do it the long way, it's hard, because you have to fail so many times. But I'd rather go again and again so that I can pass it the right way, rather than doing a shortcut. Because if I do the shortcut, I will get the driver's license without knowing and understanding the rules of the road and also the road signs. And imagine if I go there and I kill somebody, or somebody lose their lives because of I decided to take the shortcut. And the guilt, I'm not going to sleep well knowing that I did that because of I was on the road without understanding the rules of the road. And he had a point. That's a great point. Now, they interviewed another sister, my black sister. She was like saying, I failed 3 times. and the money I spend booking over and over again, it's like equivalent to the same amount that they are asking me to buy it. And I was like, wow. So she was like saying, I already failed 3 times. And I'm even, she's actually thinking about going to the other way of getting a learners without even going to the class. But it's dangerous. That's the reason why channels like this, we have to speak about these things so that people can find a way of passing a driver's license or a learner's. Guys, just only in Gauteng, 430,000 people with expired driver's license. Yes, they can blame people of saying they're not responding to their SMSs. But we know, man, those queues are crazy. Imagine if you take a day off and you go to the traffic center or the traffic department and you just sit there at the queue and nothing really happened. You have to go home. It's too bad. Guys, I wanted to speak about it because it's just shocking. Because the number will rise. The number will keep on going up. There is no way they're going to deal with that number. And they said, Gauteng is followed by KZN and Eastern Cape. We are going to speak about those provinces because I saw the other gentleman, the officer who is in charge there in KZN, he was talking about corruption. I will speak about that video. I appreciate you guys showing me love and support. Thank you.